2 triple kills. This not only earned him a total of 45 fantasy points, but the title of today's fantasy LCS leader. And you gave him a hug earlier. Did you absorb any of those points?
Nah, not really, but he's a really good hugger, so.
All right, we'll just leave that for a sec. All right. Well, throughout this weeks of games, there were 5 players that were key to their team's success with performances that are truly worthy of the title OP. First up, worth a mention, is the Unicorns of Love. Kikis, he introduced Rek'Sai here in the EULCS when it wasn't banned. He went 8-0-10 as Rek'Sai versus the Giants. And even today, versus SK, he put up a pretty solid performance.
Yeah, he was one of the top performers in his team with Javan when they were getting pretty much somehow wrecked.
Yep, the second one is Fabiven. Last week he had an 18 KDA over 2 games. This time only 11.5, but he was instrumental for them once again. I wouldn't say 11.5 is that bad.
Yeah, like I said, I wish I had those kind of KDAs.
Great play for him. Next mention is for SK Gaming's top laner, Freddy122. He's used to playing those tanky top laners. He went for 2 AP champions in this one, and he just sets up so many plays for his team.
Yeah, bringing that cannon into the LCS, doing really impressive plays, initiating those fights, being a huge part of the win.
Yep, they actually had a 396 GPM, that is through the roof. Next up is Elements' mid laner, Froggen. Fantastic for him, and I feel like this is the Froggen we've come to know and love beforehand. He's really been able to rack up those kills and actually had an 87.80 kill participation in 2 games.
Yeah, it's the god tier Froggen we all know very well.
Last up again for SK Gaming, Forgiven. How can we not mention him? 24 KDA in 2 games. The Immortal Zero, that's an incredible confidence as he also displayed here with us.
Yeah, he was really confident and I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be. He was doing so good.
Yep. Next to that, I also actually want to put in a honorable mention for SK Gaming as a whole. All of them played fantastically, but Forgiven, the Immortal, deserves a mention here. Now, drawing from this week's of games, we have also chosen to highlight one player that put on their backpack and carried their team to victory. He consistently gets every one of his teammates' lanes rolling, is bringing the Brolaf back to the LCS, and this week's MVP, Fnatic's reign over. And Cyanide, you had a lot to say in this. You think you really earns the title of MVP this one?
I don't actually know how this noob got it now. Just kidding, he did really well. Like, not only is his early game super impressive, but he plays later on in the game like a solo laner almost. Like, he stays so impactful throughout the game, doing those amazing plays with Rengar, really being the initiator Fnatic needed in those games. And even with the Olaf, his early game was not so great, but at some point he was like 4 levels ahead of Diamond and was just wrecking everyone.
Yeah, and hitting every axe. Congratulations to Reignover for getting that MVP title. That's all for this week, but the European LCS picks up again next Thursday as H2K takes on SK Gaming. We'll see Fnatic play the Unicorns of Love, and the Copenhagen Wolves will face Gambit. That all starts next Thursday at 6 p.m. Central European Time. That is 9 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Fnatic versus Unicorns of Lava. I will never stop believing in these mythical creatures to impress me.
You never should. As things quiet down in Berlin for the week, they're just getting started over in North America. The NALCS picks up for week 2 tomorrow with Gravity versus Team Dignitas, while Cloud9 will look to find their first win against the undefeated Team Liquid. That all begins at 9 p.m. Central European Time, noon Pacific. Wow, Cloud9 tries to find their first win. It sounds so odd even.
Yeah, it's really Cloud9. We know them as the Kings of NA, but Team Liquid doing so well the first week, and let's see if they can dethrone the Kings.
Yep, it'll be a great game. That's all for week 2 here from Berlin. I'd like to thank Cyanide for lending us his expertise on the desk this week. And on behalf of myself and the entire broadcast team, thank you for tuning in. Good luck. GG.
Banners are lit. The stage is set. It's game 1 of day 2. Jumps into the middle of it all. Huni, Zanya's Hourglass, big wild breath of Cover Shard, collateral damage. Pinoy trying to make the difference. Reignover though picks up Edward. Fnatic on their way to a 4-0 start. Perhaps the Timbers is going to land on Whirlip, who will flash away from this one. Onuwame, big Nar smash.
When I put a ban, my face is very big. In video.
Yeah, same.
My face is really big.
Same, baby.
No, my face is biggest.
This could be the end of it all. A double kill to Reckless. Rocket is blasting off again.
It's KO in place. They pulled out Chachi. Chachi's thrown and rated against the wall. The first victim will be Hylissang. SK stay at the top of the table. Torres looking for the dive. Here comes Blizzard and Nisbet. That's a very good solar flare. Unlimited is down. We do see the tower secured by Mr. Riles, and they turn to Youngbuck. Meet Your Makers are going to get on the board in the spring split.